welcome back to the channel. It is Kate here. In today's video, I will be talking about the brand new update that is coming to Extinction very soon. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys some of the content that will be coming into the update, explaining more in depth about it, and also I'm gonna be telling the prices of the dinosaurs and the dinosaurs that are coming into this update as well. So stick tuned if you want to know the prices to kind of grind up a little bit before the update. And with that said, we're also going to look at the release date that they have planned for this as well. Pretty sure I already said that, but I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, if you guys are new, make sure to like and subscribe, and also go to the description below to join the social medias that I have available. It's very appreciated if you guys do. It helps support the channel and it's seen by others. With that said though, make sure to do all that, and let's get right into it. So first up, we'll start with the dates. Now this is a very important thing, the dates of basically when they will be planning to release this update. Now this may be subject to change, but this is what we have so far from the owner itself, so it's technically official, but it can change in the future. Just want to let you guys know. So first of all, they have it planned to release on May 27th, which is a Friday, but if not, they will be planning to release it earlier, which is on the 20th of May, which is also a Friday as well. So we may be having it in a few days or next week. It all depends on how fast they work at things. So we do have a list of things they have not finished. Now mind you, this was posted back in, I think, yeah, April. I was trying to make sure it was April. April the 12th, I'm pretty sure this is when it was posted. So some of this may be finished, some of this may be not, but this is what they have not finished from this last post. And it's the Diplo's animations, the scripting the rest of the quest, scripting the fossils, refining, tracking, and scent, and also balancing the new dinosaurs, and also probably pre-existing dinosaurs with these new dinosaurs, kind of to smoothly balance them all out together. So next up is the dinosaurs, because you know we have to have dinosaurs in order to have a good update for Extinction, because it's the main thing obviously. But first up, we have the Torvasource, which is 100% finished. Its price is going to be 50,000 amber. That's a lot, but I'm gonna guess its thing's probably going to be pretty strong. Its class is a bruiser, its preferred prey is Iguanodon, and we have the bones, wetland, and redwoods for its preferred bone. Next up is the Allosaurus, which we've had in the testing phase for a long time, so I'm glad that it's actually coming into the game. It is 100% finished, obviously. The price is 35,000 amber. Class is bleeder. Preferred prey is the Diplo, which is like a long neck, just so you guys know. And I'll probably be showing like, you know, background photos of these type of dinosaurs while talking about this, just so you guys know, which you probably do. And the bone for the Allosaurus is wetlands and floodplain. Next up is the Iguanodon, which is 100% finished. Its price is 60,000 amber. Class is bruiser, and the bone is wetlands or floodplains. Next up is the Diplo, which is going to be the priciest one yet, and probably one of the strongest ones in the game when it does update. This is 70% finished. It's probably one of the newest ones they've been working on and adding into the game. Its price is 150,000 amber, which is really pricey, but I understand since it's probably gonna be very strong. Its class is bruiser, and the bone is wetlands and flood. Lastly, but definitely not least, is the Strachosaurus, which is 100% finished. The price is 30,000 amber. Class is bleeder, and bones is wetlands and floodplains. Now I did want to make a note that even though this is an official channel, which is the upcoming update on the Discord for Extinction, there is stuff that could be changed in the future, example prices or something around that, or the bone for example. This is what they have posted though. This is from the developers themselves and the owner too, so this is probably something that's official, like it's gonna actually happen, but it could slightly change or slightly not change. It just depends, I guess, on what they feel and balancing per se. Moving on to the mechanics side of this update, we have tracking and scent going to be coming in this update, which is actually very important, and I'm very excited for this to actually come into the game. It's going to be a lot easier to find people now and stuff like that. Basically, scent and tracking is finally coming, allowing dinosaurs to track food and dinosaurs themselves. Steps will be taken to ensure that hiding in bushes, caves, and burrows will still make sense when using scent. Basically, they're saying here that they're probably going to make it so then you can't really smell the dinosaur as much if they're like hiding somewhere, or you can't really smell them or something like that if they're in a cave. Now this might go the same way with the weather. They might actually do it where if there's weather, it's going to be hard to scent, if not even be able to scent anybody at all. Now I'm not exactly sure, but they did say that they're going to make it make sense basically for the scent, so that's something they possibly would do. Next up is the fossils, which I'm pretty sure most of you have heard about, but fossils is also another mechanic that is pretty important in this update. Fossils are coming to the game, and they will function as a way to receive massive discounts in purchasing dinosaurs. Fossils will work on reducing the price of any dinosaur up to 75%. So, for example, the Dilophosaurus will go from 1,800 amber to 450 amber, whereas the Diplo will go from 150,000 amber to 37,500 amber. That is basically what the fossils would do. They will discount if you find them. So I'm guessing that if you find one of them, it'll kind of slightly discount it. Maybe like if you find all the fossils for that certain dinosaur, it will discount it, which I think is a really good idea because some people want other ways to basically purchase things without grinding, and it's a perfect way to basically go about those type of things. Fossils will be explored based and also given through quests, which will be a thing in this new update, and you could do quests to get fossils. You could also go around the map basically and find these type of fossils. Now I'm pretty sure there's different ones for different types of dinosaurs, so if you find one, it may not always be the one that you're looking for another dinosaur, but I'm not exactly sure on that type of part. I just know that they're going to be around the map and also achieved through quests. Going along, quests and achievements will also be a thing, which is pretty important as well, but not as important as the scent tracking and also the fossils. Quests and achievements will come into the game, allowing new objectives in game, rewarding the players with both amber, fossils, and boost, with perhaps some special skins, which we don't know exactly if there will be skins in this update, as we haven't really seen much about skins, but this does confirm that we will have skins later in the future, whether it be the next update or the update after it, which this is a part 1, so it's possible that part 2 will be having skins and probably certain other things for quests and etc. Now for the quest, I have a background of the basic thing. So basically it's going to have daily, weekly, and monthly, and at the bottom it will tell you how much you will earn from those. As you can see, if you click on the weekly, it's going to show basically the weekly and then the monthly as well, and it does say that it's higher amber for like the monthly than daily and weekly, which is a good thing. I think that's pretty neat. It will basically be travel or kill or do certain things. The basic type of quest, it wouldn't be like too I would say complicated, or it won't be like storyline based or anything. We'll also have some map stuff, which is the next addition to the map will be floodplains and wetlands south of Redwoods. So that's going to be a new part of the place. Now I do have another mechanic which wasn't in the upcoming update channel, but they have announced it from themselves, like the owner itself announced this type of stuff, and I will be explaining the well-being is what the mechanic I'm going to be explaining, and how it basically, I guess, goes along with the game and how it works and stuff, and what you can basically do to make your well-being go up. So first of all, what is the well-being? Well-being is a word that describes how well a dinosaur is doing. Well-being is affected by temperature, diet, cleanliness, and sleep. Each dinosaur has preferred diet and temperature. Low well-being means slower growth, healing, and amber gain. High well-being means faster growth, healing, and amber gain. You have between 0 to 100% well-being. So this is how the temperature of well-being will work. Each biome has different default temperatures, which will be affected by weather and wind. Rain, wind, and water in general will cool you down by fixed values in the weather module and the temperature module. Sunlight will warm you up. Hiding away from weather in tunnels and caves will neglect the weather, lowering the temperature. If you are actively swimming, then your temperature will go up or down, depending on the biome's water or temperature. Due to the temperature alone, some of the dinosaurs, like the crocodilians, pretty sure that's how it's pronounced, which is basically like the semi-aquatic, that kind of like the Sarcosuchus, for example, would be type of this, will be forced to spend some time basking on the surface to raise their body temperature. Otherwise, their well-being stat will be very low. Next up is the wind part of the well-being. Introducing the wind to the game will allow us both to have SFX or ambience, but also additional features to make temperature even more in myths. There is a different default wind speed for each weather type, which may differ up to 30% randomly each time the weather is applied. Wind will also take effect in the direction that the rain falls in. So for example, if it's like the wind is pushing, I guess, north, then the rain will go the same way. And I'm pretty sure that will affect your temperature or your well-being, depending on, I think, the type of dinosaur you are, which is actually very cool, and also very unique that they're adding this type of stuff. The next one is sleep, which is also in the well-being. To have full well-being meter, you'll also have to sleep every now and then, preferably at night. If you need sleep at least one, you'll need to sleep at least one in-game hour per 24 hours to keep your sleep satisfied. So basically, you will have to sleep 1 hour in-game, so it's not real time. You don't have to worry about sitting there sleeping for like a whole hour actually. It's just like the in-game, which I'm pretty sure is like, I would say 10 minutes or something, that you would have to sleep to get the well-being up for that. I think this is is really unique because honestly, dinosaurs just don't stay awake. They can't do that. They have to sleep. So I think that's a unique thing to add as realism, and I really do like that kind of mix. Next is the diet, which is also in the well-being. To maintain a high well-being diet-wise, the dinosaur diet must be varied to contain many different vitamins and nutrients. If a dinosaur only eats one type of plant, they won't receive benefits of a full well-being. So this will encourage people who have, I guess for herbivores, to travel around the map and basically, I guess, encourage migration. I don't know whether the plants are going to change depending on, I guess, stuff. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna stay in the same spot, but you're gonna have to probably move around for a herbivore if you want to have a good diet. Now, I'm pretty sure the well-being will not kill you, so if you don't want to care about well-being so much, then I would say that you'd be fine in one spot. It would lower your growth and your amber gain, and I think one other thing, I think it's health or something like that, but other than that, it really doesn't damage you other than that. So it encourages people to move around the map, which is pretty cool. It will also encourage carnivores too, as well, as they will probably be following type of herbivores, or they could be finding like AI that I would be found like dead on the ground or something. Next up is cleanliness, which I haven't seen really in any game so far about well-being. Well, not actually any game, but like dinosaur wise or creature wise, I've not really seen this. This is pretty unique to actually have in the game. But over time, dinosaurs will need to be cleaned every 2 hours or so. Depending on the dinosaur, this could be as simple as swimming or going to be a dust bath. Fighting, sprinting, and eating will fill up the cleanliness meter, so the 2 hours is a static effect. If your dinosaur is dirty, you're easier to catch a vria or track, so basically you're easier to find and track basically. If your cleanliness meter is below 25%, their strain's 50% slower. If your cleanliness meter is above 75%, then it won't positively affect your well-being. If your cleanliness meter is above 75%, it increases chances of receiving bleed and bone. So what you're getting from here is you want to make sure that you're, I guess, at probably a 0 or something for cleanliness, as I think the higher that the cleanliness is, it is more dirtier, is what I'm getting from this, even though it's kind of confused. And lastly, the last thing basically for the well-being description is temperature, sleep, cleanliness, and diet all have the different fills of total well-being stats. Diets accounts for 25%, sleep for 20%, cleanliness for 15%, and temperature for 40%. If you have a great diet but poor sleep, cleanliness, and temperature, you'll only have a 25% well-being. Different default stats are 50% well-being. So if you only have one of them, well-being variables cleared, you're losing out on growth, health, and amber. If you got 2, then it's possible to get a slight boost. But if you got all 4, then you got a huge boost. So basically, the well-being, it just, I guess, varies on the temperature, sleep, and cleanliness and diet, which is pretty unique that they have, that some of them are more important than others. But that's what we have for well-being so far, and that's kind of all. So I've been showing most of what I have been talking about in the gameplay behind, but I did have to show you guys some achievements, as I didn't show that in the video itself. More so, I was just showing all the gameplay and the scent and the quests and stuff like that. But as you can see in this picture, this is in menu, so achievements are gonna work kind of like quests, but a little bit different. And you can see the first one says grow 10 dinosaurs to adults, so it's basically quest in a different kind of, I guess, form. Then we have the Naviance Farmer, which is gain a total of 10,000 amber from playing. And as you can see at the bottom of each of these achievements, there is a prize of amber basically. So I'm pretty sure all of these will be like what you receive will be amber, but in the last like old game, the achievements also let you have very rare dinosaurs, or like very OP dinosaurs. I remember one of them, but I can't remember the name exactly. But basically, there could be a possibility that achievements will be, some of them you'll be able to unlock dinosaurs, depending on the dinosaur, I guess. But right now, it only shows amber, so I'm pretty sure that the only thing you could get from achievements right now is amber. And maybe in the future, there will be achievements that you could get dinosaurs from, but as of right now, it's just amber. So last thing before I end the video, I'm going to be showing you guys the, I guess it would be called texture for bleeding. Now we don't have necessarily any texture right now with SFX, I'm pretty sure it's what it's called, for bleeding, but we have this in picture of the medium, heavy, and light bleeding, and it would depend on how heavy you're bleeding for how big, I guess, the blood spot will be, which I don't know if this is coming into this update or the next one. That's why I wanted to save it for last, but it looks pretty neat, and I'm really excited for that as well. Kind of give more life to the battle, basically. But yeah, that's that's it for today's video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Leave down in the comments below what you excited for the most in this update. And with that said, I'll see you guys next one. Bye, people.